that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Lapel High School and Indiana High School Volleyball right here on IndianaSRN. Tonight, it's the Eagles of Heritage Christian and the Bulldogs of Lapel. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Morales Group, building better futures, one story at a time. By Burtner Electric, your licensed and experienced serving Central Indiana. IUPUI Sports Management, a lifetime of sports with a winning degree. Also by Piper Logistics, 3 service, 1 solution. And by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown farm equipment. Great to have you with us tonight. I'm Troy Darengowski, along with the head coach, Keith Myers, and we have what really 8 kills coming in, a 43% kill percentage. That is huge. 38 blocks. Keep an eye on Emea Lowry as well, number 12, 130 kills coming in. And then you look at Katie McCloskey, 225 assists, and Elena Schultz, 18 blocks coming in. So you're right, when you talk about the start they had and what they're doing now, their numbers prove that they're playing much, much better, and they might be about tournament ready.
And they start the tournament on Monday, on October 4th, against number 12 seeded Manual. Get healthy that game, and you never know. You get 2-3 games stretch on the loan, and you could make it a very, very interesting night and tournament.
And now you're looking at the time where you got to be playing good volleyball. You don't want to go into any tournament, whether it be a city tournament, sectional tournament, you really got to start rolling right now.
You do. And it's real important that you keep your heads up and you put your head on the swivel, so to speak, to get everything started.
Well, there's so many good things to talk about tonight. Both teams serve extremely well. Both are around 88%, 89% in serving. That could be a big factor here tonight. As we mentioned, though, Lapel, very good on the road. They haven't played as well at home. They've only played 8 matches at home so far this year. They're hoping to win number 5 coming up here tonight. But Heritage Christian, they have other things on their mind tonight as well. They would love nothing more than to get a big win here tonight against a team that has won 14 games coming to this one here this evening. I want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by IUPUI Sports Management. Sports management careers are booming. And when you're managing the business side of sports, you're always a major player in the game. And their graduates work in a crucial and demanding position at sports organizations and venues, managing arenas and stadiums, handling publicity for their favorite teams, and developing the market for innovative sports products. If you want more information, contact them at iupui.edu/sportsmanagement. Hey, the latest polls have come out as well, Coach. I don't know that there are any really big surprises in the latest volleyball rankings. Penn number 1 in 4A, Hamilton Southeastern, Yorktown, Munster, and Roncalli. In 3A, Brebeuf number 1, Fort Wayne, Dwenger, Wapahani, Belmont, and Northwood. In 2A, it's Andrean, Tecumseh, Western Boone, Park Tudor, Madison Grant, and in single A, Trinity Lutheran number 1, Lafayette Central, Catholic, Westdale, Lagodi, and Spring Valley. A lot of good volleyball teams right there.
A lot of good volleyball teams and sectional play. The draw is Sunday, and at 7 o'clock you can tune into the Indiana High School Athletic Association Network, and you'll have the whole entire tournament draw. And the next week you'll find out where we're going to go.
That's right, exactly. We're not that far away from tournament play. In fact, all over the state of Indiana. And these two teams tonight really like where they are coming into this one. I think this is going to be a great test here tonight when both teams are playing as well as they are and you're coming off big wins the way you have. Anything can happen here this evening. But Heritage Christian coming into this one here tonight, fresh off that win over Noblesville.
The interesting thing is Lapel plays Heritage Christian for football tomorrow night, and you have that game as well.
Big game. We'll take a timeout. This is high school volleyball right here on IndianaSRN.
What's the number one misconception you think about Freemasonry?
Well, I think most people just think of Freemasonry as some kind of secret society, and you go with some of the rumors out there and so on, and they really don't understand who we are. They don't understand that we are a fraternity of brothers first, and our obligation is to take care of each other and our widows and orphans, etc. within our group. They don't understand what the fraternity part of Freemasonry really is, and that's the misconception that's out there. I think first and foremost of anyone that wants to join Freemasonry, I'd like them to know that it's really not a secret society. You may say it's a society with a secret because we have some handshakes and some passwords that you could easily find down in a library if you get the right book. Freemasonry is more, it's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity, it's a way of sharing common thoughts and everything with people of all different vocations that really understand of getting together on the level. Whether you're a judge or a police officer or a janitor, you're all on the same level when you're in a Masonic lodge room. And I think that's one of the greatest things, that you can sit with people of all vocations, but you have that certain thing in common, that you're all brothers.
Tonight's game is broadcast by IndianaSRN, and a reminder, it is copywritten by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for private use for our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited.
That means no.
No, don't do any of that stuff.
Exactly, please. Thank you.
Lapel will be in the white. You see Heritage Christian in the blue. We're ready to get this one underway here tonight. Much anticipated this week. A huge matchup Lapel going for their 15th win. Heritage Christian trying to keep things rolling after that win over Noblesville. We have a busy night tomorrow night. 5 high school football games headed your way. We'll talk more about those. You can also check out the schedule on IndianaSRN.org. It will be side out Lapel, and we are underway here at Lapel High School. Back set right, and the attack and the score early on for Heritage Christian. That was Macy Ward, 32 aces coming in.
Yeah, and you see the power of Heritage Christian, and you see right away what they want to do. Attack the net and just make sure you get the quality hit.
Side out, Heritage Christian. And a good serve for Macy Ward, who's gotten this Eagles team off to a great start.
You know, you look at this, both of these teams have good senior leadership, but the youth is the one that can make the difference tonight.
Ward again on the serve. Straight serve on this one. Lapel from the attack line. That was Emma Anderson, one of the team leaders, back the other way. On the cross-court attack, Anderson on the return deep. HC from the attack line, and that'll be a error there for Heritage Christian. Change now for Lapel. Coming into the lineup will be number 7, Alexis Anderson. 14 blocks on the year. Good player to bring off the bench. Side at Lapel. Let's see how HC attacks this one. They went short set, and it wasn't quite communicated, and Winja couldn't get to it.
And I think that's the key, Troy. There was no communication there. You got to talk. You got to let her know what you're going to do and where to put that ball.
That'll be a service error on Lapel. That was Emma Jackley.
And that's the tough thing. You get that point, and then all of a sudden you give it right back on the unforced turnover.
Side out once again, Heritage Christian. That is Winja on the serve. Let's see how Lapel will attack this. Back set right. Ball returned to the net and over the net by HC. Unable to get the point there, and another return down the line. Good rotation. Here's Anderson. And a whistle, and they'll call that a violation against Heritage Christian in the net.
That was on Lowry, number 12.
Tied at 3. Side out again, Bulldogs. That'll be a service error, and that'll be number 2 now on Lapel. They, by the way, coming in 89.7% in their serves.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Very good.
Okay.
But tonight, not so much.
That's a B. Is that an A?
I think so.
No, that's
it would have been for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, we want to talk about that. We went to school early.
Here's Olivia Endress on the serve there for the Eagles. Not played very well there by Lapel. They'd probably like to have that back. Middle attack. Ball into the antenna, and that'll go to HC.
If you're first time watching Indiana SRN or volleyball, they go best of 5, 25 for 4 of them, and then if it goes to game 5, it's 15, win by 2 on every single game.
Boy, that one clipped the top of the net. Great serve by Endress. And by the way, the last time you and I did a game together, it went 5.
Yeah, we want to talk about that. I just got home from that game yesterday. I think it was scheduled in September 15th.
It was a long but a good one. Another good serve by Endress. Lapel, no offensive attack there. And a short set middle. That was intended for Schultz. And that'll fall in for the point.
I think Schultz is going to get credit for a block there.
Take a look at this again.
That's a nice serve.
It was clipped just right off the top of the net. That's a hard one. That's a floater that time by Heritage Christian, and a wide shot, and a 5-point lead now for Heritage Christian.
You know, Troy, we talk about this all year long. When you get those 3, 4, 5, 6 points run, it is so hard to come back from them. You just really want to stay close here.
Another good serve by Endress. Let's see what Lapel has. Really nothing again. They have to make the return. Heritage Christian just inside the attack line. They go cross court, play at the net. Nice job that time by Jackley. And that'll go out of bounds, and point will go to Lapel. Into the lineup now for the Bulldogs, Elizabeth Stern. Side out, Lapel, and that's going to be long. That'll be number 3 now on the Bulldogs. Their 3rd service error of the night. Sophie Jackley will come in now, the defensive specialist for, and the libero for Lapel. Side out, and that'll be the first service error. That against Heritage Christian. That'll be Caitlin Cook, who had checked into the lineup. In for Lapel, number 8, which is Michaela Smethers. Down by 4, the Bulldogs trying to battle back here in the opening set. Let's see what Heritage Christian has. Nothing. Lapel straight away. And gets the point. Attempted double block there. Unable to come down with it.
It's almost like Cook caught the ball and held it there. Can't do that.
Nope.
I would love that to be legal, but
Heritage again unable to keep it on the offensive side. Back to Lapel. They'll go back to the middle again. Nice block this time up front. Schultz, one of those there for HC. Another short set, but it's wide. Good attempt, though, by Elizabeth Stern, the sophomore, for Lapel.
And you can see the aggressive play of Lapel. I like their spirit. Down a little bit, but boy, they can hit the ball and did a nice job blocking here. Only a 4-point ball game. Yeah, you bet.
Kendall Hickey will serve now for Heritage Christian. She's the libero. Lapel has to make the return. Hit into the net, but kept alive again by Jackley. That being Emma Jackley. Good volley at the net. Nice play right there by Winja, but it falls in for the point, Lapel.
Emma Jackley did a nice job of keeping that ball alive for Lapel.
Yeah, those two teams really played well at the net. That one kept alive by Winja first. Side out, Lapel down by 3 here in the first set, and that'll be the ace right there. They're looking for 10-8. Landis serving now for Lapel.
Oh, that's a nice serve.
Well, that one just off the fingertips of Cook. She was trying to set that to the left corner, but just didn't handle it very well. Now it's a 1-point lead. Deep middle serve to the outside. Nice block up front. Give credit there to Allman. See Lapel unable to do anything with it this time. Little rotation to the backside on this set, and the point for Heritage Christian. That's Winja.
Yeah, you know, you look at Coach Hubert. She makes that body every single time that ball gets hit. She's making that body move. Look at this. This is pretty impressive. That was dancing on the net.
Yeah, that was a good set for Heritage Christian. Lapel back to the middle, and Winja's there. Point, Heritage Christian. The 2 hits will cost Lapel the point, but there's Winja playing well at the net. McCloskey now serving for the Eagles, +3. Anderson a little bit long on that one. Lapel thought it was touched, and the head official said it was, so the point will go to the Bulldogs.
Good job by the line judge at identifying that. If you didn't catch that out of the corner, the stick goes up and then on top. That means there's been a touch. Nice job by the line judge.
Ashlyn Allman back in for Lapel, one of their senior leaders, and really plays well at the net. Short set for Heritage Christian. Nothing there for Winja. Well, that one set right up by Heritage Christian, only for Allman of Lapel. If you're going to get that ball there, Coach, you got to get it over.
You bet. How about that senior doing what she's supposed to be doing?
Boy, the mistake you make if you don't get that ball over and you set it right there at the net, and that's going to be long. That's number 4 on Lapel. Very uncharacteristic for Lapel coming in. Back in for Heritage Christian will be Lowry, number 12. Side out for Heritage Christian as Ward will serve. She goes deep middle, short set on the attack. Allman unable to get the point there for Lapel. They'll return. Another short set, this time for Heritage Christian. There's Allman. Big time strike once again for Heritage Christian and Winja. Nice play by Anderson and Lapel. And that'll be just inside the line and the point.
How about Winja hitting it, and never gave up? Wow. Now I can understand why she says we're going to be competitive in our sectional. That's pretty impressive. Good job, Coach.
Side out Lapel, down by 1 here in the opening set. Heritage from the middle. Good play again by Allman.
Allman has played, she's a wall. She's just literally a wall. Hands straight up, textbook.
Yeah, if you're going to get it through her, you're going to have to go around her somehow. See if Heritage can keep this one alive, and they do. Nice play. Back to Lapel. Middle set, Allman. Great play there by Powell. Anderson. Tipped at the net, falls in.
Wow.
It looks position-wise, they look like they were going to be there.
Yeah, and Heritage off to a quick start, and Lapel did not want to go home, do they? They are playing well.
And the Bulldogs now lead it by 1, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct, Coach.
Their first lead of the night. Heritage Christian, dangerous set at the net, kept alive. Here's Allman. Heritage, right upper corner, but they got into the net just a little bit too far. And we've got a timeout by Heritage Christian. We will take a quick timeout as well. Bulldogs on top of this one, 15-13. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Emmett Jackley will be serving for Lapel. A 2-point lead now for the Bulldogs here at home. Heritage Christian outside left. Good block up front by Allman again. Lapel. Nice strike in the return. Great dig there by Sophie Jackley. And a play at the net, and the point will go to Winja.
I tell you what, though, they have to play every point. I mean, Lapel is like a prize fighter, taking a hit.
And Heritage Christian will have Winja serving, down by 1 here in the opening set. Short set middle, and guess who? Ashlyn Allman.
She's probably the player of the game right here, of this game.
Well, she puts up some big numbers, 198 kills coming in.
Pretty impressive.
Very much so.
I had 198 kills once. I woke up from my nap.
over a 20-year period?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Heritage Christian down the line, but it's going to be wide point Lapel. Good effort, though.
You can see the turnaround. The momentum all now has switched to the team in white.
+3, side at Lapel. Here's Anderson. Clips the top of the net, but a good play by Minitel, and that'll be a return error on Heritage Christian, and they're down by 4. Now the Eagles have to regroup. Coach said it. Old man momentum now going with Lapel. And they find that open middle. That was Schultz, the senior. Back in again for Heritage Christian. Hannah Cook. Serving will be Endress. She got this thing started fast for Heritage Christian in this first set. But now they're down by 3. From behind the attack line, that'll be wide off the right arm of Emma Anderson, and it's now a 2-point lead. Well, for Lapel, they've made some errors in this opening set, still managing to lead it by 2. They've had 4 service errors, and they've had a couple out of bounds, too. So to be up by 2 at this point, they have to feel pretty good. Middle back set, and that'll fall in.
There's nothing really you can do about that, Troy, because your back row is sliding and hoping that you could get the momentum, and that just fell right there, right in, hit the line, good play.
That was Elizabeth Stern who came up with the play that time for the Bulldogs. Allman on the serve, and a good one it was. Middle attack, and it goes out of play. Point will go to Heritage Christian.
And that might have been the first time tonight that the platform wasn't as well as it should have been.
Yeah. And now Heritage Christian. Here's Cook on the serve. They'll always attack a different zone depending on where they want to go with it. That rolls off the net. Alexis Anderson now in that front row. Lapel, can they make the return? No, that'll be 4. Tough call there at the net. That's always really a difficult ball to get to.
You bet, especially as short as that pass was, yes.
Back to a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. Trying to sneak that one across, nothing there. Heritage Christian played it well, and they come back as Anderson tried to get that one, could not come up with it. We're tied at 19.
How about the momentum change, huh? What a crowd we got. We got a great crowd on hand tonight.
Well, they're seeing a good one in this first set. We go back and forth. I smell 5-setter here someplace.
Thanks, Troy.
The floater on the serve. Good return by Lapel. Back again to HC. Big time hit. And the point, Caitlin Cook, after the serve, comes up and gets the kill right there. Timeout Lapel. 2019, Heritage Christian on top. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back at Lapel High School as we volley back and forth. It's a 1-point lead for Heritage Christian. Lapel trying to tie it up. Nice hit from the middle, and we'll return it again. Great play again. This time, Macy Ward for the Eagles.
Well. Where was she point 15, 16, 17? She's awake now.
Side out, +2 for Heritage Christian. Nice block once again up front. One of those there, Schultz. Short set, middle attack, no for Schultz. And Lapel back the other way. Down the line and the point. That'll be Pasca.
And Troy, you saw her churn her hips, and it hit the contact. That ball went right down the line. That's exactly what you need to do if you're a young lady watching tonight. Just use the whole entire body, use your strength, and especially the arms and the legs to get that ball across. Nice play.
Smethers in now to serve for the Bulldogs. That one just barely touched the top of the net, falls in for the point. Tied at 21. Well, so far everything forecast for this one has come to fruition. Another serve, and that's going to fall in. That one had to have been by centimeters. Timeout, Heritage Christian. We'll take a timeout as well. 22-21. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
How does a good man become even better? By working out? Or by working his way up the corporate ladder? By changing his diet? Or by changing his style? By traveling the world? Or by staying perfectly still? For 300 years, we've helped good men become the best versions of themselves through a dedicated fraternity and by taking an oath to live a life of integrity, service, and brotherly love. Men who are as committed to each other and their families as they are to our noble cause. In the end, we don't just make men better, we make them Masons. Not just a man, a Mason.
Heritage Christian out of the timeout gets the point. We're tied at 22. Side out, Heritage Christian. That'll be Kendall Hickey, the junior, serving in a short serve. Lapel back the other way. Blocked at the net, kept alive there by Winja. From the attack line. Big time hit by Pasca. And we've got a violation against Heritage Christian. I believe that's number 11, Winja, in the net.
Yes, sir. I tell you, Hickey did a nice job of keeping that ball alive for Heritage Christian. And now it's race to 2.
Things get a little bit tighter right here as Landis, just a sophomore in the serve, went deep middle on that back row. On the attack again, Lapel. Nice little touch. Here's Anderson. Right off the hand that time of Winja. Another big hit by Ward. Nothing there for Lapel. Little slide down the line, and it's wide.
Right idea. Just couldn't get it inside the white line.
Now Winja had a lot of power behind that strike.
Coach moved out of the way quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Set point right here for Lapel. Boy, not a really good set. In fact, a terrible set that time for Heritage Christian. Here's Anderson. Eagles got to make the return. They do. Lapel, can they win it? Back set right, and that's going to do it. That was Elizabeth Stern on the point Opening set goes to Lapel, 25-22. This is Indiana High School Volleyball on IndianaSRN.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back at Lapel High School, set one goes to the Bulldogs, and a reminder, tonight's game brought to you in part by the IHSAA Foundation. Catch up on what's going on with the foundation by subscribing to their newsletter, The Advocate. You can email them at ihsaafoundation.org. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Piper Logistics. In 2002, Piper Logistics was established with the encouragement and financial support of a spirited customer who helped Greg and Tim develop their vision. If you need something transported, contact Piper Logistics at 317-395-1023.
Let's take a look at our high school football schedule for tomorrow. Here on IndianaSRN, we have Mount Vernon at Newcastle. That's a 7 o'clock start. Lapel takes on Heritage Christian. That is homecoming for Heritage Christian. That's a 7 o'clock start. Covenant Christian takes on Clarksville. That's a 7 o'clock start down in Clarksville. Turner's Point is at Edinburgh. Frontier is at Tri-County. And then our debut of the Heartland Football Conference on Saturday. 1:15 start. Mount St. Joe and Bluffton. 1:15 start, 1:30 kickoff. Our debut, cannot wait, excited, and it is going to be one fantastic weekend right here on IndianaSRN.
You talked to the commissioner. We're going to hear a couple of his comments tomorrow on our sports report as well. So,
yeah, he's pretty giddy. He's pretty giddy, all right. And a lot of that is we're going to put college football on for our kids in Indiana so those kids can see that conference and maybe be able to play in that conference because you worked that conference many years. It's very competitive.
Very much so. You do not take a Saturday off, no matter who you are, in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. You don't take time off tonight either. Lapel and Heritage Christian went down to the wire in that opening set. Heritage Christian side out. They got off to a good start. Had a 5-point lead at one point in that opening set before Lapel came back to get the win. Here's Anderson. And a whistle and a net violation called again on Heritage Christian. They got Winja.
Second time tonight she got caught.
So side out Lapel. Once they run down the loose ball, here we go. Sophia Jackley will serve now for the Bulldogs. Middle set. Nobody there for Lapel, but another net violation on Winja. Boy, you have all that momentum, Coach, going to the net. That's hard to stop.
It is hard to stop, and I tell you, you get in this hole, and it's just really tough to get back.
Unless you come back like Macy Ward did right there.
And then you had another net violation on Lapel. So all 3 points have been on net violations.
By the way, 4 service errors for Lapel in that opening set. Heritage Christian had just 1. Nice play by Anderson to keep it alive. Boy, Heritage Christian has turned that ball over a couple of times on the set. Quick return, nothing there, and then hit into the net by Winja. Point Lapel, 3-1 your score.
You know, when we talked to Coach, Lapel's coach, one of the things she said was the senior leadership steps up, and you stalled that on game number 1. The senior leadership took control. She really likes their attitude and how they come into the gym.
Nice serve by Emma Jackley. Heritage Christian trying to come back here. That's going to fall in, and that'll be a point for Heritage Christian. Nice play at the net. Into the lineup now for the Eagles will be Schultz. Schultz will give Heritage Christian more size on that front row. Side out now for Winja, -1 here in the second set. Bulldogs have to make the return. Little slide to the right, and a nice push, and Allman gets the point.
And we saw it up here. We're high enough where Allman is calling for that ball. She knew exactly where she wanted to put it. Again, what year is she? Senior.
Yeah. Side out, Bulldogs, +2. From just inside the attack line, nothing there for Lowry. Back again to the middle, and that's good. And guess who? Allman again.
It's the Allman Show. She was watching this on YouTube. She goes, yeah, I did pretty good, didn't I? Good job, Ashley.
Well, you can see her highlights on maxpreps.com.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got a lot of them, too. Quick push and the point. Nice play by Heritage Christian.
How about Schultz reading the floor? Nice job. You know, you think this game is 8 or 9, and it's only a 2-point ball game.
Side out again, Eagles. Here's the replay. Watch this. Whoop. Had a way to catch him off guard. Unable to make the plays. Lapel point for the Eagles. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point lead. We saw that first one go back and forth after the big lead early by Heritage Christian. That'll be a service error. Only number 2 now on the Eagles. Back in the lineup for Lapel will be Elizabeth Stern. Middle hitter, just a sophomore. Allman on the serve. Back set, upper right, nothing there again for the Eagles. Lapel has to return it. Middle attack, and it's going to be in. Oh my, that's a tough call. The coach right there thought it was wide. So a break there for Heritage Christian, and it's a 6-5 lead.
Interesting.
Sometimes you get that call, sometimes you don't.
You know, the thing is, the line judge is there. That's hard for her to do.
Yeah.
That's her teammates. And
Yeah.
she was right there. Good job.
Tough pressure there.
You bet.
Lapel can't make the return.
Right idea. I think what she was thinking, she had one more hit just to put it back in play. And now we're tied.
Yep, tied at 6. Second set. Coach didn't believe me when I said it could be a 5-setter. It's getting close. That's going to be in right on the line.
Oh, no, he's calling it out.
Ooh. Yeah, the head linesman said, nope, that was long. So Heritage Christian. Home crowd didn't like that call.
No.
But that's why you play some at home and some on the road. Heritage Christian back the other way. Nice block up front. That was Stern there for Lapel, and you also had Lauren Pasca.
You know, going back to line judges and stuff, it is a tough job. If you want to be part of that, that's what you want to do. You want to get involved in your school. That's a great way to get involved into the volleyball program.
Service error number 5 now for the Bulldogs.
I'm sure the athletic directors won't mind at all if you want to volunteer to help.
They would love it. Here's Kendall Hickey. Nice serve for Hickey.
Speaking of athletic directors, really, really class guy, Bill Chase, met me at the door tonight. Set us help, whatever you need, you let us know. Great hospitality. Thank you very much for him. The superintendent, Bobby Fields, Sterling Bowles, the assistant superintendent, John Wills is their principal, and Matt Bowles is the assistant principal. Thank you, gentlemen. It was a pleasure being here.
Elizabeth Stern again, the sophomore, that time for the Bulldogs. 9-8, side out Lapel. Landis will serve now for the Bulldogs. Going set number 2, looking exactly like the opening set other than the beginning, and that'll be another service error, number 6, now on Lapel. And they again are an 89% serving team coming in. Side out again for Heritage Christian. Here's McCloskey. Rotation to the right side and the point, and we've called her name. Elizabeth Stern, the sophomore, gets the point, comes out of the lineup, but what a spark she was here in the second set. Here is Sophie Jackley. She too is just a sophomore. Lapel has some building blocks to work with. Yeah, I was about ready to say ooh myself when Macy Ward able to keep that one alive.
Cook did a nice job of putting that ball in play. I'm surprised they didn't call the 2-hit, but it was the first hit of the rotation.
Here's Ward. Up by 2 here in the second set. Who will take the driver's seat now? Nice misdirection and the point for Heritage Christian. I think that Lapel was looking to the middle and went to the outside. Now Heritage Christian leads it by 3. Good look at Ward again, the junior. That'll be just their 3rd service error. Lapel will make another change. We'll see Alexis Anderson come into the lineup. Smethers will come out. Side out Bulldogs down by 2. Good serve over the top. And unable to complete that one is Winja. Kind of mistimed her jump just a little bit. Unable to get to that one, and now to a 1-point lead. See what zone will be attacked here as they'll go left back corner. And a good decision because there was nothing there for Heritage. That should have just returned it.
I really thought she was setting that ball up and no one came back. They passed on that. That's a mental error there.
Yeah. Tied at 12. See how the Eagles respond. And they
how about this?
Keep it alive, yes. Nice play. Oh, what a great play both ways to keep that ball alive.
What I really like about that is the ball is literally out of play, and they go and get it. My wife will tell you that's how we coach, because you cannot understand if the one judge is going to call it in and out. You better play every ball it's in, and both teams have done that tonight.
Yeah, they got on the floor and got those jerseys dirty, and can Lapel make the return? Yes. Great play. Backline, no, but a great effort again for Lapel. 2 players went to the floor.
And how about the space you have in this gym? You don't have bleach. I mean, you got wide open spaces on each end zone and far away.
Yeah, that first one was Sophie Jackley, and the second one was Landis, 2 sophomores. That one clipped the top of the net by Winja. Little soft touch and the point for Lowry.
I just like the head first slide. She should play for the Chicago Cubs.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. 15-12. This is Indiana High School Volleyball on IndianaSRN. Back at Lapel High School, Bulldogs down by 3. Good volley again here in the second set. Heritage Christian making the return and pushed deep that time by Allman. Eagles, upper right, no. Lapel, Anderson. Nice block again by Schultz. And 2 hits that time by Lapel. Point Heritage Christian.
I tell you, how good is our producer? We go on a timeout, and he says, you got 5 seconds, and he comes right back with great points. Good job, Ben.
He's done it all night long.
Well, he's done it for 30 years. That's why.
Nice play at the net by Schultz. It's a 5-point lead now for the Eagles.
Got our rookie camera guy tonight. Mike is with us. We got the we got the veterans, the rookies, and then us, Troy.
The really old guys.
The real old guys.
Boy, that one clipped the net, hit 2 Lapel players and falls in. Great play on the serve down the line by Winja. Biggest lead now of the second set for the Eagles. Get to number 20, then you play to 5, and that's going to be wide, or is it in? Line judge says it is in. Back in the lineup now for Lapel is Pasca. Looks like that's Anderson set to serve. Emma Anderson, the senior. Heritage Christian, ball rolls right off the net. Back to the outside. It's going to be touched up front by Allman. Point Eagles. Now it's a 6-point lead. Side out again for the Eagles. Give Heritage Christian credit coming back on. That's a misplay by Pasca. And now it's at 7 and a timeout by Lapel. We'll take a break as well. 7-point lead. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
While you're away, Heritage Christian got the ace and the point, now leading it by 8 over the Bulldogs. See how Lapel will come back here. That's Allman, upper right, nothing. Back the other way for HC. They work it down the line and another return. Middle attack and the point by Schultz.
I think what Heritage Christian has done is the rotating, the hitters now are going to the far end, and the return is really hard to make that happen.
Yeah, here's a look at it again. You're exactly right. Great set. 9-point lead, make it 8. That's Allman at the line. Is Allman, the senior, able to get the point? Here's a spark plug back in, Elizabeth Stern, the sophomore. She was instrumental in the early lead in this second set, 22-14. Long way to go for Lapel, as Heritage Christian trying to make it a 1-1 contest. Back to the outside, and the point.
That's Lowry. She's been quiet. I get my point, I'm going to go sit down.
But at least I got the point before I sit down, right?
Yeah.
9-point lead, side out again for Heritage Christian. This is Caitlin Cook. Went deep middle on the serve, and Anderson Able to return off the save by Jackley. Little rotation to the right and blocked out of bounds. The point to Schultz. And we're down to 1. What a way to come back for the Eagles after falling down early in this one.
You're right, Troy, and you can build on this momentum.
And Lapel will see this one come to an end right there. Second set, 25-14. Big win in set number 2 for Heritage Christian. We'll take a timeout, tied at 1. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
You want a career that fuels your passion for sports and physical activity. IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences offers that and more. You'll have insider access to sports, fitness, and exercise science professionals and learn from faculty with years of industry experience. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll study next to world-class sports facilities, Olympic governing bodies, the NCAA, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sports industry career. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back once again here at Lapel High School as we get set for the third set, tied at 1. Troy Niergowski along with Coach Keith Myers, sports page. Big one tomorrow.
Yeah, big sports page, but every day. I don't know, Troy. I know that you and I follow that and our Twitter accounts and at IndianaSRN or at the sports page. And the numbers of people who have called me or emailed me, a lot of emails of, hey, thanks for doing that. You're the only sports guy that I have because, frankly, our local paper doesn't cover anything that you guys do that. And the cool thing is we do the little highlight, which is maybe 2-3 minutes long with the golden voice of Troy Niergowski. It's a great way to catch up with everything. It's IndianaSRN.org. There's a little green box that says sports page. There's the little recap, and then there's there's volleyball, there's cross country, there's golf, everything high school sports, everything college sports, and everything pro. Troy, you do a nice job, and I'm really proud that IndianaSRN is part of that group because I think it's going to explode because the Heartland Conference now is attached to that, and it's going to be huge coming into fall.
It's a lot of fun and takes a little bit of time, and of course you have the schools that participated in it as well, and they send us their press releases and let us know what they're doing, so you keep up with everybody around the state of Indiana on the sports page every day.
And you'll hear the recap about this game tomorrow on the sports page.
That'll be up to the coach on that one, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
That falls in for the point. Good start for Heritage Christian.
Yeah, I got my voice ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Eat a couple of lemons?
No, I'm fine. I'll do it on the way home. Debbie will edit for me. Here's the replay of that.
Boy, that one just inside the line, almost like she went down there and put it there. See if Lapel can come back here. Now down 1-0. Middle attack and a big-time hit again. Number 12, Lowry. Big hitters here tonight on both sides.
It's almost like a sectional matchup.
It is.
It really is.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt that for both teams, it's a statement. There's another block at the net. Wins it with a point. Because you're looking at Heritage Christian, they're around the 500 mark, but I know they're better than that. They played a good schedule, and then you look at Lapel trying to pick up win number 15. We said earlier, both teams, you want to play well right now. Short set. Lapel can't make the return.
You know, you look at 14 games that they've won here. This is look at their schedule.
Yeah.
It's not a cakewalk. It's tough night after night. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Well, you think about the two areas that they play a lot of their games in, Heritage Christian all around Indianapolis, Lapel around the Muncie area.
Yep.
It can be tough. Nice block. Back set to the right. Good play at the net again by Winja.
And we all know how tough Delaware County can be because state champions come out of there. And so don't think that this Lapel team is going to be a pushover sectional. They could be legit and will be legit.
Yeah, they've got the pieces to do so, and one of them's right there in Allman. Here's Anderson. Tipped at the net by Winja, but they say Winja got into the net. Winja didn't agree with the call. She thought she avoided it.
And maybe this is the thing that starts Lapel here now at 1-5.
Side out Bulldog. Nice serve by Emma Jackley. Alexis Anderson almost got the point. Going to be blocked out of bounds off the arm of Anderson. Side out and the point back to Heritage.
And I kind of like the quick start that Heritage Christian has here. Now what you do is you got to keep them away from their big rally.
6-1. Heritage Christian with the lead and the serve, and not a good return for Lapel and Allman.
Now that was a fair catch interference penalty on the referee. He's got to get his hand up in the air if he's going to catch that ball.
And he didn't.
No, that's a flag.
7-1. Service error number 4 now for Heritage Christian.
Speaking of officials, if you would like to be an official, all you have to do is contact the Indiana High School Athletic Association and talk to Sandra Walters. We need officials. Get in shape. Be involved in the game. Give them a call at the IHSAA office.
Nice save there by Anderson of Lapel. Heritage a little spring in their legs right now, but not that time. Point goes to the Bulldogs.
And you know, Troy, we've been involved with the officials associations and reps and all those things, and the numbers are getting better, but we need fans to behave, and we need people to do these games.
7-3, but on the return, that's Allman in the middle. And now the momentum kind of swinging back to the Bulldogs. Back and forth all night long, tied at 1 in sets, but Heritage off to a good start here in the third set.
The fans of Heritage Christian thought they missed a net violation there. I thought that was a clean hit.
I did too. Anderson again serving, and that'll be number 7 now on Lapel. They've had a tough night serving.
At 89% coming in, might drop a little bit tonight.
Yep. Eagles serving. Allman with the point.
Man, when you need a point, just go to Allman.
Yeah.
Goodness. I like her.
Yeah, she's been big tonight. The other one I thought has been big is Elizabeth Stern, the sophomore, has just checked back in.
And I'm talking maybe county player of the year.
Yeah.
The way Allman's playing right now.
Should be in the running, and Allman makes it a 2-point lead now for Heritage Christian, or should say yes for Heritage Christian. Ashlyn Allman, little jump serve right there, tough to handle for Heritage Christian. They'll have to make their return behind the attack line. In the middle, Stern again.
How about the quick start? Don't panic. Lapel right back in it, 8-7.
So the big lead has disappeared again for the Eagles. And it's going to be tied as Allman leading the charge.
Folks, it was 7-2.
Not anymore. Here's Allman. Another nice serve. And then they find the middle. The left hand of Hannah Cook able to sneak that one across. That'll stop the rally there for Lapel, but all of a sudden we're tight again. Here's Caitlin Cook. back row on the serve on the outside, and that'll be a 4 hit. Are they going to say it was a, yep, I think it was 4.
So they ruled that Heritage did not touch that ball. It just hit the net and then backed out.
Just thought maybe Alexis Anderson of Lapel had gotten into the net. Either way, point will go back to Heritage Christian with a 2-point lead. In the middle, good job by Andrus. And then the point to the outside again for the Eagles.
Andrus on the popcorn did a nice job of keeping it in play. Lapel just didn't have that capability to follow through.
Yeah, Macy Ward from the outside there for Heritage Christian. +3, side out again for Heritage Christian. Lapel battling back, but that's going to be long off the right arm of Elizabeth Stern. One of the few mistakes she has made tonight.
Streaks. This team is nothing but streaks here.
Caitlin Cook once again for Heritage Christian. That middle zone again. Here is the return by Stern and gets the point.
Nice job by Hickey of trying to get that back up, and then there's no delivery on that. I'll tell you what, they're hitting where they're not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Smithers, I should say, back in. That's kind of the idea, though. You know?
Yeah, that's the object of the game.
As silly as that may sound, here's a short set in the middle for Heritage Christian. Nice block up front and keeping it alive. Schultz twice.
You know, that's how I coached. That's why I coached the game, and that's why I only had like 2 or 3 wins in my career of coaching.
Because you stated the obvious?
Yeah, just the obvious. We need a win tonight.
How do we win, Coach? Just score.
Just score.
13-9. Heritage Christian trying to take this second set down the line and the point. There's Macy Ward again on that outside. We're going to get a timeout here by Lapel. 14-9, this is high school volleyball in IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a deer. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. They can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. If you need more information, let them help you today. Morales Group, 317-472-7600. After the timeout, Heritage Christian leading it by 5. Winner of this one goes up 2-1 and takes the driver's seat at the point by Lapel. Nice play at the net once again. Take your pick, Emma Jackley, or you had Elizabeth Stern.
Is that not the second or third time tonight where Heritage Christian's setting the ball and there's no one in there to finish it up?
That's right.
That's communication. You got to get that communication across.
Back to a 4-point lead. Eagles middle attack, wide I believe, and it is. And here we go again back the other way.
We got people on cell phones watching this in the stands, watching the replays.
And they can also, with a little bit of a delay there, they can see it as it happens.
Yep.
14-11 attack line and the point. Good job again, Macy Ward. Back to a 4-point lead. McCloskey in for the Eagles, and she will serve.
If you like to be involved in IndianaSRN, you can contact us. There's a donate button right there on the website. Coach at IndianaSRN.org. Put more kids on TV.
Anderson down the line, played well there by the Eagles. From the attack line, that was Macy Ward. Back set right, no. Anderson had to wait for that one. That's Ward again, went middle. Nice play. Guess who? Elizabeth Stern coming off the bench. What a spark.
That's a campfire shot. Man, oh man. Get the weenies out, baby.
Eschel and Allman back in for Lapel. Down by 3 here in the third set. Here from the right side, Macy Ward.
How hard is that hit?
Take your pick. She can go left or right. Back in again for Heritage Christian will be Lowry. And Ward will serve. Heritage trying to gain control of this match. Oh.
Hit the net.
That one just getting over, and once that hit had down spin. Nothing that Lapel could do, and now Heritage Christian leading it by 5. Nice serve again for Macy Ward, and unable to do anything with it is Lapel. Quick push and the point. Nice play at the net again for Heritage Christian. Six-point lead. Here's a replay. Well, that's a smart volleyball right there by McCloskey. Another point.
Yeah, the runs. You know, we go 4, then we go 4, now we go 5.
And for Lapel, they got to stop this momentum.
And you're right.
Here.
You're in the driver's seat here. You win this one, you're definitely in the driver's seat.
Another good serve. Played at the net by Winja, but that was all the serve there by Ward as Lapel unable to handle it.
And you heard Ward's hit from up here. That was a solid platform.
Yeah, she strikes it very hard. It's a difficult one to handle. Anderson played there by Hickey for Heritage Christian, just inside the line. That's Lowry.
And I'm telling you what, the line judge was right there staying with that, and then she moved out of the way because that was coming right to her toe. And she needs to sit right on that line. That is playing dodgeball with a volleyball.
Here's Ward again, and that's a rare service error, but number 5 now for Heritage Christian, but they built an 8-point lead. Alexis Anderson back in for the Bulldogs. Carly Minatel has come in now for Heritage Christian. She wears number 1. Can the Eagles put it away right here in this second set, or should say third set, and make it a 2-1 lead? Whistle stops play, and I'm going to say another net violation, I believe, on Winja.
Coach is talking about to the official, where is she hitting the net? And he is saying when she turns the waist, she's jumping up in the air, and that's when she's deflecting the ball, the net.
7-point lead for Heritage Christian following that last point. Eagles from the right, got it. Oh, good effort. In fact, that's a great effort by Landis.
Yeah, and then took a hard hit.
Love players who get on the floor. I don't care what sport it is. 8-point lead. Nice block up the hit from Allman. Anderson this time comes back, gets the point for Lapel.
Good job by the outside hitter.
Pasca back in for the Bulldogs. And Anderson will serve. Emma Anderson has put up some big numbers this year. One of the leaders in 3 categories for the Bulldogs. Nice rotation both ways from inside the attack line, but not a whole lot of lift that time, and Lowry hits it into the net.
Maybe approach was off just a little bit. The 3-step was off a little bit. Here's the nice little run that Lapel has.
Down by 6. Heritage Christian on the return. And that's going to be wide of the antenna, I do believe, and that goes out. Point will go to Heritage Christian.
Everybody in the gym, both officials, the line judge, and the coaches saw that one. Good job, Troy. You could be a referee in this thing.
I could be, maybe.
No.
We wouldn't run as much. And a good serve makes it 24-16. Did you say earlier that I'd have to be in shape to referee?
Yeah. You could stay in shape.
Seems kind of silly.
I understand.
Set point right here for the Eagles. Can Lapel do they have another run in them? Anderson on the return, played there by Minitel. And that'll go to Lapel. Unable to play it at the net, Lowry. So they're still alive, but we're still at set point.
And I don't know how Schultz got on the floor, but she's looking for some help, and none of her teammates want to help her up.
And that'll be a service error to end this one. 8 service errors for Lapel. 25-17 your final here in the third set. We'll come back here at Lapel High School. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Burtner Electric. Burtner Electric has been serving the Indianapolis area since 1986. They're family owned and operated, and they take pride in their customer service, and they put customers number one. Fully licensed and insured, and they offer 24-hour emergency service, and no job is too small. Call them today for all of your electrical needs at 317-773-7663. And while we're at the break, Keith has now got a fan club. You got people everywhere.
I got this guy over here from Lapel. He's got his cell phone on. He's checking it out. Dana's checking out the cell phone up there. And
you're going to say hi to Dana, too, by the way.
Oh, hi, Dana. And the lady in front of me, she says that we have a face for radio.
She's right.
And she didn't realize we were on TV. And my wife is in the parking lot because she gets so nervous in these games. So it's okay. But I digest.
She was spot on about the face for radio, though.
Well, she looked at you first.
Yes, I know.
All right. We both did morning drive for 15 years? So, yeah. The scores here. Lapel wins game number 1, 25-22. Here, HC won 25-14. 25-17. Driver's seat, HC. Don't count this Lapel team out because you already gave us the jinx. So we'll see how that will go. But we want to thank everybody tuning in. Again, the hospitality here has been fantastic.
It is.
And you know what? We should go to Pizza Hut in Lapel after the game and catch a pizza.
We should.
We should.
You know, one thing about this gym is it's really, really nice. And you look at all those championship banners.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
They're
and
everywhere.
The state championships on both ends.
Yeah, they have a tradition of winning. So let's see if Lapel will come back here in this fourth set. They'll get a chance right here. It goes wide off the block, and there's Elizabeth Stern again. Or wait a minute. He changed it. I think he just pointed the wrong way for a moment and then changed it.
And, Coach got off the bench and go, are you sure? Oh, excuse me.
Coach, I know you did this. If there was a call, nobody moves quicker than a coach wants to get an explanation.
Let me tell you a question. I'll just give you the answer. All the time.
All the time. That'll be 4 hits. 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs. I have to dig up some old film on you. And
I will tell you this. I had an assistant that would have a loop on my belt and would stretch me out, and I broke that belt loop one night.
2-0, Bulldogs with a lead. Here comes Heritage Christian, blocked out of bounds, and we wait and see what the official calls here. He's going to call that against Heritage Christian. So 3-0 Bulldogs. Strong start here in this fourth set. Now can Heritage answer the call? That's from behind the attack line and long. 4-0.
What do you want to make a little wager that coach didn't have to say anything, but the senior leadership said a lot in that huddle, because you could see him coming out and determined.
Yeah, a little different look and a little different walk on their step. Back the other way. Great play by Macy Ward. And Ward has been one of those players who makes the play, gets the point, and then she's serving next. And she has been a momentum killer here tonight against the Bulldogs. You see her right there, ready to serve. And she's got a great serve, too, right on the line. Allman kept alive by Lowry. Nice block again by Allman up front, joined there by Anderson. Lowry again, and this is going to be long, but it was touched at the net by Lapel.
But, you know, right now, you feel pretty comfortable. Now what you got to do is stop the little momentum that Heritage could pick up off of this.
That has been the case all night long. We've gone back and forth, but Heritage has taken advantage. That's going to be tipped. It'll fall in. And the point again for the Bulldogs. Alexis Anderson will check back in now for Lapel. Also back in for Heritage Christian is Minitel.
The girls, hey sub. And the referee, oh yeah, come on.
5-2 lead Bulldogs. Allman at the net and Anderson there for Lapel. There's Lowry again on the outside for the Eagles. That's going to be long off the right arm of Alexis Anderson.
And did she call touch? She did not call touch. Okay. I thought she had her hand on top, but it was no touch.
Side out here for Winja. Down by 2. Oh, floater clipped the top of the net, and then coming back is Allman. Allman instrumental here tonight. Paska back in for the Bulldogs. 6-3. Anderson serving now for Lapel.
Wow. What a serve.
Yeah, Minitel made a nice play on it too. Allman just returning from the attack line, and it falls in just off of Schultz's hand.
Allman. I'm telling you, great all-around player.
Here's Anderson once again, +4. But a service error, number 9.
That might be the Achilles heel tonight, is the unforced turnovers that Lapel has made.
Poplawski back in for Heritage Christian. Allman with the point.
Excuse me, let me finish that for you.
Boy, no goodness. She has not lost anything off of the strike that she has produced all night long. Stern back in for Lapel. And that'll be long. That's number 10.
And again, you watch Troy, you watch Hickey. She saw that ball, took the step away from the ball, not toward the ball, away from the ball, because she knew that ball was going long. Great job by Paige Hickey.
Got to have great judgment on that back line. Here's Caitlin Cook. Down by 3 here in this fourth set. From the middle. Blocked out of bounds. Point again for Lapel.
And I stand corrected. I'm sorry, Kendall. It's Kendall Hickey. Paige was your sister. Forgive me. It was Kendall.
9-5 side out, Bulldogs, and another service error. That's 3 already in this set alone.
Is that 12 on the night?
That is now 11.
11.
89.7% coming in. Kendall Hickey there for Heritage Christian. Back the other way, Bulldogs. Nice strike from the outside by Ward. From behind the attack line, Andrus. Here's Anderson. Nice top spin. Ball played at the net.
Oh, nice joust.
Ball pushed deep, and then nobody there. Anderson tried to go after it, as did Emma Jackley.
And I think Anderson was calling the ball. Jackley got in her way. Little missed up there. But I tell you what, the play at the net has been terrific.
That's been from set 1. 9-7. Bulldogs lead down to 2. Heritage Christian battling back, and the kill right there for Windsor. And by the way, she was not anywhere near the net that time.
No, and I tell you what, she's taken a step back and playing a step back from the net.
Well, she's been called on it a couple of times tonight, but didn't get called there. Nice play by Stern.
I got her down for 4 net violations.
How about the play of Elizabeth Stern coming off the bench for Lapel? She's been a huge spark tonight.
She's just a sophomore.
Yep. Called Pasca just a sophomore, then Jackley just a sophomore. They're pretty young, but good. Nice recovery in the middle. Anderson to the outside. 10-8 Bulldogs holding on to a 2-point lead. That was Ward again there for Heritage Christian. This time a net violation called against the Bulldogs.
That was on Stern. When I was talking to Coach from Lapel tonight, one of the things she said is, I have no junior in the program. I said, ugh. She goes, I get all my young kids back.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Side out, McCloskey on the serve. 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. To the outside, it's blocked and stays in play. Macy Ward tried to get that one for Heritage Christian.
Both of these teams have one more week before sectional play. Sectional draw is Sunday. Of course, Heritage will be in the City Alliance tournament next week.
Sophie Jackley on the serve. Middle set and then played there by Allman.
Did you just see her eyes?
That's like that ball that comes right down the middle of the plate. You can't believe it. Coming in there is hittable.
You're going to allow me to hit this ball.
Yeah. From the right side, Macy Ward, 12-9 Bulldogs. There's Ward going to the other side. Played to the net by Emma Jackley.
There's that back row hit. Nice job.
Allman, no. Here's Ward again. And Ward able to get it over Anderson.
Anderson was going away from the ball, not toward the ball, but that's not her fault. She was just trying to play the ball.
Back to a 2-point lead. Here is Ward on the serve for Heritage Christian. Allman, big time strike, nothing. Another play at the net. Bulldogs play that one well.
Oh, what a pop! Oh. Not bad for Jackley, though. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to pop it up. Just went off the opposite way. But nice play. And I'm telling you, I said it all the time, Troy, but the net play.
Right on top. Yep. Once again, Ward on the serve, went deep, back middle. Played well by the Bulldogs to get the return.
Well, I'll tell you what. You don't want to give Windsor the ball there. No.
And Heritage Christian has battled back.
Down by 4.
Oh, my. Wide open in the middle, but here's Allman.
Well, if you can do it, Mr. Winja, I can do it too.
Well, they got some big hitters both ways. They're going to be fun. Both teams will be fun to watch in the tournament.
Sectional draw again is Sunday, October 3rd, 7 o'clock, I do believe.
Yep.
On the network.
Side out Bulldogs +1 here in the fourth set. See how Heritage will play this one. And that's going to be wide on the strike by Lowry.
And if you miss the draw, you can check on the sports page because we'll have it Monday morning.
That's right. Lucky enough, we'll have it Sunday night. 14-12. Bulldogs lead it by 2. Heritage tried to attack on the right. Here's Allman from the middle. Back to a 3-point lead.
The momentum of volleyball is just unlike any other sport.
You know, you might want to hang around with me a little bit more. I called a 5-setter last time. I might call it a 5-setter now. Yeah. That's going to be long. That's 12.
All I know is if I draw you in a sectional play, I ain't going.
15-13. And that'll be wide again on the serve the other way. Winja, that is number 6 now for Heritage Christian.
And, you know, as a coach, you don't want to go 5 games.
No, not at all. Anything can happen in that final set. Bulldogs lead it by 3. Heritage back the other way. Ball played at the net, and that'll be Schultz. Boy, that ball placed right there, and Schultz got those big wide eyes as well. Side out, Heritage Christian. Bulldogs didn't play it well. Heritage Christian has to make the return. Now the reset. Gesser.
Allman.
Back in the lineup, Stern now for the Bulldogs. Also in for Heritage Christian will be Endress.
I tell you what, if she cannot play the next level, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Because that girl can play somewhere.
That'll go to the Bulldogs off the attempt by Schultz. Nice net play again for Lapel. That'll be a service error. That is number 13 now on Lapel. It has not been a good night in the serving department.
So now what you do, though you're at 18, it's the race to 20 right here. You need to keep the ball if you're Heritage Christian.
Here's Cook. Allman is out, by the way, and that's going to be touched by Heritage Christian. That is Paska from the middle.
Talked to one of the fans in the stands. Allman is not being mentioned to go into any school. And I tell you what,
I'll find her a couple.
We'll work very hard to get her one.
Somebody's not scouting very well.
No, they're not.
19-15. And that's kept alive at the net. Nice play by Emma Jackley. Paska, and the point, Heritage Christian. Things are getting tight here on the collar, Coach.
Yes, I know. I'm glad I'm not wearing my tie tonight.
Side out, Eagles. Kendall Hickey on the serve. Bulldogs trying to even it 2. Nice play by Hannah Cook, but they can't save it from going out of bounds. Good effort by Caitlin Cook. Landis back in for the Bulldogs. Good stretch by Lauren Paska. She comes out. Timeout, Heritage Christian. We're going to keep it here on this timeout.
High school football for you tomorrow. You ready for this, Troy?
Yep.
Here we go. Lapel and Heritage Christian. That's homecoming for Heritage Christian. 7 o'clock start. Imagine, it sounds like we're having the same repeat, right?
You know, I'm thinking that game tomorrow will be just like this, and those are two good football teams.
I think you're right. Mount Vernon's at Newcastle. Covenant Christian at Clarksville. Traders Point at Edinburgh. Frontier is at Tri-County. On Saturday, you ready for this?
Yep.
The Heartland Collegiate Conference kickoff on IndianaSRN. Kickoff at 1:30, Mount St. Joseph and Bluffton. Troy, you have worked this conference. What an honor, what a privilege that IndianaSRN has with this partnership. Should be a lot of fun.
It's a great conference, all sports, but I'll tell you what, football's fun to watch. Tons of Indiana, Ohio kids on all these teams. They go both ways. Just a great conference. Great serve.
So you got high school football, you got high school volleyball, now you throw a little bit of college. You got high school basketball coming up, and believe it or not, cross country and girls golf.
Yeah.
Regionals this weekend.
And boys tennis sectionals got underway this week too.
Yes, sir.
That was a service error once again for Lapel. That's number 14. A 4-point lead. Side out now for Heritage Christian. Here's McCloskey. Heritage trying to make sure this doesn't go to 5. Can they put it away and make a little rally right here? Anderson just inside the attack line. Yes.
Guess who's coming back on the floor?
Allman.
Oh. Guess who's going to get the ball?
Allman.
The next 3 points.
Another good serve for the Bulldogs and played at the net. Allman, but kept alive there by Hickey. And another good play, this time by Emma Jackley. Lapel leading at 23-17.
Allman is a 3-sport athlete. This is her favorite. If she does this well, I'm sure the other 2 is terrific as well.
Yeah, she does really well. Here come the Eagles. They will stay alive, 23-18.
And now the crowd is getting into it. Gotta like it.
You talked earlier about having kind of that sectional feel.
Oh,
it does.
Yep. There's a nice crowd here tonight at Lapel High School.
Heritage Christian brought a ton of fans. And Lapel here at home, well represented. 23-18, and the net play again for the Eagles.
When do you call the timeout, Troy?
I don't know. I tell you what, if I got momentum, I'll let him play. Here's Ward, and she's one of those spark plugs for Heritage Christian. Anderson on the return. Back to the outside. Caldwell's again. 2 in a row, timeout Lapel. 23-20, this is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
Back here at Lapel High School, 23-20, and Heritage making a run off the serving now of Macy Ward.
You also have one more timeout, so you got to put that in your back pocket for a little bit for Lapel.
Here's Ward again. Another good serve. How will the Bulldogs respond? Play at the net. That was Allman again. Who are they going to go to? Guess who? It's Allman. Not a great set, though.
Yeah, but she kept it in play.
Yep. She had to readjust. Anderson on the return. Here come the Eagles. Back the other way. Lowry. Nice
Pancake.
play. Smethers. Oh, but unable to play it is Anderson at the net, 1-point lead.
And that ball was a pancake. That ball was on the ground. She put her hand on the ground to pop that up. Excellent play. I'm telling you what, these are two great teams.
Here's Ward again. Another good serve at the net. Point again. That was Winja for Heritage Christian. We got a timeout. We'll keep it here. Wow.
Okay, now what you do is you readjust. If you're Heritage Christian, what you're doing is, look, you're 2 points away. You just need to continue to do what you did, these 8 points to get us back in. If you're Lapel, you got to set the ball right, and you got to give it to, I think you got to give it to Almond. Yeah. You got to give her to strike down. Who knows? All I know is I'm glad I'm here tonight. And you should be watching this game over and over and over again, because I tell you what, there are some athletic girls in this ball game tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm really surprised Almond hasn't been looked at by somebody. If after tonight you don't pick her up, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Macy Ward serving. She's another very talented player, and played at the net again, kept alive up front. Lowry, blocked. Nice dig right there. Great play again by Hickey, and into the net. Point Bulldogs.
Now you only need one.
Side out, Lapel.
Get the battle of the pep band.
Set point here for Lapel. And a service error. That is number 15.
No wonder people love this rivalry. Last game of the year like this, holy smokes.
Side out, Winja. And another service error, this time on Heritage Christian, number 7. Pasca back in for the Bulldogs. Side out, Anderson for Lapel. Chance to win this set right here. I'd be nervous on the serve myself. To the right. Point! Hallwell's again.
Well, I noticed you have no fingernails left. You've been chewing on them for a little bit.
Okay, at 25.
Yeah, you got to win by 2. So we got overtime volleyball.
And it's all free right here. Side out, Heritage Christian. Deep middle on the serve. How will the Bulldogs play it? They went outside that time to Pasca. Middle attack, Almond.
I think she called that. I really do. I think she set the ball. She asked for that ball back. She's carrying this team on her back. She does not want to lose this game.
Boy, you love a player who thrives on that kind of pressure. I think she does. She's come through big time. Chance to win the set again for the Bulldogs. Lowry on the upper right, nothing. There it is, Pasca. 27-25. We will go to the 5th set. This is high school volleyball on IndianaSRN. Back once again here at Lapel High School, and as predicted, we will go 5. You know what? I don't know what to say, Coach. You know, you do your homework, you scout it out. I was sitting at home doing my analytics.
Okay, wait a minute. Our friend Wes Snyder, you know Wes.
Yeah.
Wes says, hey, we're doing really well. Tell Troy it's not about 5. That's okay, Wes. We got this. I'm telling you what, though, this fifth set is only the 15.
Yeah.
Quick start.
Yeah.
You want to get quick start, and then you hope you hold the lead.
Yeah.
And you do not want to have any unforced. I mean, game 5. I coached this for years. Game 5 just drove me nuts.
I bet.
I had hair when I coached.
That went away, I heard, in the first year, though.
Yeah, well, my wife told me it went away the first year because we wasn't very good. That's why I'm sitting here.
You know what, though? You've never lost a game right here, though, have you?
I've never lost a game here. I am undefeated, and it is nice.
And you always make the right call here, too.
I try.
Yes. All right, here we go. Everything right down to the 5th set. See the scores along the line score right there. And, boy, give Lapel credit coming back in after giving up a lead in the 4th set. Heritage Christian staying right on their heels. Here we go. Heritage Christian gets the first point.
Now, I will tell you this, Troy. When we coached, one of the things we asked our girls, we want to get 6. We want to push 6. You know, obviously you would want to win at 15-0, but you wanted to push 6. And that ball was going out.
Macy Ward on the serve. There's Anderson. Emma Anderson, the senior. Tied at 1. Back in now for Lapel will be Alexis Anderson. Lowry. Boy, high in the air, nearly hit the standards up front. As we volley back and forth, good rotation there for the Bulldogs. Here's Anderson again, blocked out of bounds by Winja.
What a momentum. Whoever wins this game, what a momentum push.
Yeah. I think in volleyball you see more momentum shifts than you do maybe in any other sport.
In any other sport, you're right.
Blocked up front by Allman. On the return. Allman from Emma Jackley.
Maybe she gets her athletic ability from her mom and not her dad.
What I've heard. Yeah. 3-1. Good serve, deep middle. Heritage on the return with Lowry. See what the Bulldogs have in store. And they get another point right there. This time Alexis Anderson. Timeout, Heritage Christian. We will keep it right here for this timeout.
We want to thank our friends at Lapel for allowing us to do this tonight. We also want to thank Heritage Christian and all of our sponsors. Please honor that, but just taking care of all the sponsors that you see that's rotating on that ad. The best thing that they've done is put money toward what we do so kids can be on TV. We love it. Thank you very much. If you'd like to be involved in that, coach at IndianaSRN.org. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah, the other thing about it, we talked about Allman a little bit ago, Coach, is that a lot of coaches are going to see this, and these kids get exposure, and they'll get a chance to play at the next level when they see how these kids play.
You bet.
That'll be a service error. That is number 16 now on Lapel.
And that's when you feel pretty good because you called a timeout, and you feel pretty good because you got the ball back.
Yeah. 4-2 Bulldogs. Side out here for Winja. Nice serve. That thing had no spin on it whatsoever, and Winja able to sneak that one in, 4-3. That little floater, that's like that knuckleball. Take a look at this. That's a knuckleball in baseball. That's hard to just, you have a hard time judging what it is. Another one deep, and it was going to go probably out, but Bulldogs are going to be safe and play it. Heritage Christian back the other way, out of bounds, and a point there for Powell.
And your thought there, Troy, it's game 5. You can't not trust the line judge to call that in or out. So you got to play everything close at the chest area because you have no idea.
Yeah.
So you got to play every ball.
Tied at 4. Heritage Christian side out. from the outside, and the point.
That hit the line. That's a great call by the line judge there.
Alexis Anderson will give the Bulldogs a 1-point lead. Back in the lineup will be Pasca now for Lapel. Side out.
The race to 10.
Here's Anderson, who will make the fewest mistakes down the stretch. Anderson there. Here is the point again by Allman. I think Heritage thought that she was going to play that down the middle. She went to the sideline.
See Coach from Heritage Christian telling her kids to calm down, relax. You get so tight.
Had a 2-1 lead. And now the Bulldogs trying to come back, and there is Lowry again for Heritage Christian.
You look at these scores, and they're really kind of close. 25-22, 25-14, somewhat advantage, but then 25-17, 27-25. Good momentum games.
Yeah, a couple of sets a little misleading, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
6-5, Bulldogs. Blocked out of bounds. Bulldogs get the point. Good effort up front by Schultz. Endress back in for Heritage Christian. Side out. Here's Allman. Now, the one thing she has struggled a little bit tonight is on the serve. Not this one. Heritage Christian doesn't play that one. Back to Lapel. Rotation to the right, kept alive by Alexis Anderson. Lowry has to step back and return, and somehow got the point as Anderson went back to get it.
Yeah, and I think Anderson went back to get it. She didn't know that Allman was in that slot. You need to maybe call that off a little bit.
Caitlin Cook now for Heritage Christian. 7-6 Bulldogs. And it will go outside the net, but they're going to say it was touched by Heritage Christian. One of the line judges called it.
The line judge called it on the far end.
Yeah.
The touch.
See if we can see that again. That's hard to tell from there. The Heritage Christian crowd doesn't like it. So now the line judge is going to come over and say something to the head judge. And she said it was touched.
And that ball might have been touched on the way out on the deflection. Our replay couldn't pick it up. She made the call. You got to stay with it, right?
Yep, sure do. 8-6. And the point back the other way, Macy Ward. You know, that could fire a team up, too.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Sometimes when you don't get that call, your momentum carries that through.
Yep, sure does. Here's Hickey. 1-point lead, Bulldogs. To the outside, and that is in or out? They're going to say it's out. The head judge called it out. 8-8. Woo! Can't get any closer than this right now in the fifth set. Here we go. Nothing there for the Bulldogs. That is a point outside Macy Ward. 9-8 Heritage Christian.
Now you just relax and just do what you do well.
Kendall Hickey on the serve. That's going to be hitting long. And we've got a timeout by Lapel. We're going to keep it here. What a great matchup going on here this evening. Hey, I want to remind you, this broadcast is copywritten by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. I think our producer's checking out those Bengals.
Yeah. Who that? Well, let's see what happens here, folks. The race to 5.
2-point lead for Heritage Christian. To the middle. Nice block up front. Hannah Cook was there. Winja there for Heritage Christian.
And if you're Heritage Christian, you do not want Almond to come back on the floor. You need to keep the ball.
That's your best offense, keeping her out. That's wide. Paschka had a good look at it, just too strong. Ever since that call, Heritage Christian has taken over. Anderson almost misplays that one. They do get the return. Played at the net, wide. Oh my, they called that in. So tough call there, 12-9.
Congratulations to Covenant Christian. They defeated Traders Point 3-0 tonight. Covenant Christian heading to the City Alliance tournament next week.
Side out Bulldogs, 3-point lead. There's number 17. At times tonight, Lapel's been their own worst enemy. That's tough. Here's McCloskey. 2 away from the win. Anderson. Bulldogs keep it alive, yes. Back once again to Heritage Christian. Nice push and the nice play by McCloskey.
And now it's game match point.
McCloskey will serve. Chance for Heritage Christian to get a road win here tonight, and a big one it would be. Here's Anderson to the outside. Nice play at the net once again for the Eagles. Anderson has to wait on that one. To the outside. Once again for Ward. Will volley back and forth. There's Anderson. Ward again. Quick push. Nice save right there by Smethers. Anderson deep and long. And Heritage Christian wins it tonight. 3-2 with that 5th set win, 15-9. We're going to wrap it up as Heritage Christian wins it here this evening. Great match, 3-2. Thanks to the entire crew here tonight. We're going to wrap it up here in a couple of moments.
I tell you what, Troy, what a ball game. We came in, we knew this was, on paper, this game was just going to be back and forth, and wow, great opportunity. And if you're a Lapel fan, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You're going to be all right. If you're Heritage Christian, you're going to be really good because that City Alliance game, those games will be fine.
All right, City Alliance for them. By the way, Lapel will play Monday and Tuesday, Knightstown and at Park Tudor. Thanks for being with us. This has been high school volleyball right here on IndianaSRN.
If she goes to AAU, we'll have her because we do the part-time conference games.